Motivation is not a real thing. You're never going to be permanently motivated to do things that you don't want to do. People who train every day don't want to train every day. They are not motivated to train every day. They are something else. Motivation is the wrong word. They are not motivated. They are disciplined.
You don't want to be a loser anymore. But then that new video game comes out. I'll just play the video game. I'll just be a loser for 2 more weeks. Then I'll get back to trying to escape the matrix. It doesn't work that way. You cannot quit. You cannot give up. You need that momentum to break free. When a rocket is flying out towards the moon to escape the atmosphere, it doesn't fucking pause halfway up the sky, does it? No, it keeps going. You are finally in the right place at the right time. You are the only person who can make this work, and you're also the only person who can fuck this up.
Every fucking day, I don't feel like doing things that I still do. It's called discipline. It's called being a man. It's not about feeling like doing it. If you only do things you feel like doing, you know what you end up doing? What? You end up sitting around with a belly, drinking soya fucking latte bullshit. That's what you end up doing if you only do what you feel like doing. You have to wake up and say, I don't feel like training, but I must train. You need to do what you're supposed to do, not what you feel like fucking doing. Okay. That's the difference between a man and a fucking child. You do not become a man doing what you feel like doing. You become a man doing what you're supposed to fucking do. It is your duty to not be a fat piece of shit, but you fucking it up because of a lack of motivation.
Steven Seagal himself, the Aikido master, has given me a hand hardener. And he said I have to punch this at least 1,000 times a day. I don't want to piss off Steven Seagal. So, it is punching wood. It does hurt. You train me.
One of my chicks, I'd make her make me 2 coffees every morning. She'd make me 2 coffees, and one I would drink, and the other I wouldn't even drink. I'd just leave it to her. And she'd say, why do you make me 2 coffees? The second one's just like an insult, because you never drink it. You just make me make it, because you want me to bring it to you, but you're not going to drink it. And I said, if someone broke into this house at night, I will die trying to protect you. That's my job. I will literally risk my life. If we're walking down the street and a guy tries to grab your ass, it's on. I have to risk my life against Mike Tyson, whoever he may be. He might be strapped, he might have anything. I have to risk my life to protect you. That's my job as a man. And you have a problem making a coffee? Does it matter if I drink it? Does it really matter? I like knowing that you do your job. If I need coffee, you're going to do it. And you get to know that if it ever goes off, I will do my job as a man.
So many people in the world I have a personal beef with. One of them is True Jordy. After me converting to Islam, he made a piece on one of his podcasts saying that I'm not true in my conversion, and then insulted all Muslims. Then the Muslims blow themselves up. Now I should go blow myself up. We should all blow ourselves up, making a fucking racist comment about an entire religion as if that's somehow funny.
Are you fighting Andrew Tate?
Andrew Tate's got God on his side now. There's no way Brian would win that.
Although I would gladly blow myself up if I could take that fucking shitbag with us.
Let me tell you something, my friend. And if True Jordy, if you're watching this is a message directly to you. For certain times in life, you need to know when to shut the fuck up. To insult my religion and the religion of billions of people across the fucking planet, making ignorant jokes about fucking blowing ourselves up, thinking that it's going to go without consequences. You're going to learn very quickly, my friend. That was I completely understand how hard it can be to lose a woman that you've given your entire life to. And you've done so many nice things. And then because of one thing you did, her innate and absolutely insane level of ungratefulness has turned her bitter, and she now talks to you like she hates you over one thing you've done after thousands of efforts showing how dedicated you are to her. And even now that you're prepared to die for her, she doesn't give a shit about you. I understand that pain.
Actually, recently a video which got taken down off my YouTube, but I'll give it to you guys. Maybe you can sneak it in. Me and my brother were in the nightclub, and then some guys, 6 guys were sitting on our Chiron taking pictures, and someone told us, sitting on the hood of the car. When we left the club, we rolled up, saw on CCTV, and me and my brother attacked the 6th one. We were all asleep. We're still about it. Like it's like, oh, okay. Me and Tristan, it's kind of like, man, because we grew up together, we lived together, whatever. And we know each other so well, we can talk without talking. So as the taxi pulled up, we were literally praying they're still fucking around near our car, right? Because they were sitting on the front of the car, sitting on it. And as the taxi pulled up, we're both in the back seat, and we both just turned to each other and went, go out and start fucking smashing them up. No words, all on CCTV. You'll see. I'll give you the video. Just start fucking knocking them all asleep. The most important thing you can do as a man is to gain control of your mind. Once you have control of your mind, life is so ridiculously easy. Getting over a breakup with that bitch. You miss that girl, you're upset, you miss her with all your heart. But once you realize she's gone, if you control your mind, she's gone now. She's gone now, I'm gonna miss her. That's a shame. Off to the gym. You either control your mind or you don't. We've all had our trauma. You have to get through it. You either let it destroy you or let it build. When you're heartbroken, when you're truly heartbroken, you can't even sleep. and your mind is constantly preoccupied. And instead of seeing that as a negative, what you need to do is use that as a source of unlimited power. If I was truly heartbroken today, let's imagine, and I could barely sleep, I'd be in better shape than I've ever been. I'd train like a fucking animal. You have to just take the energy inside of you. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be converted. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be converted from one form to another. And you have to look at that and understand that the sadness inside of you is energy. You can't destroy it, but you can convert it into something else which is constructive. You just have to suck it up, buttercup, and get over it. And there's no other way to do it. And obviously having an abundance of women makes that easier. But I wouldn't even put it that way. I'd say if you were with a woman and you lost her and you're now lonely and she's going to be moving on and you're absolutely not be heartbroken and you're destroyed inside, I understand how difficult that is. But now you have genuine sadness inside of you, which is unlimited motivation for you to become a fucking beast, become an animal. And by the time you're finished becoming an animal, you won't care anymore. So if you really want to cure yourself, you just say, I'm going to get a six-pack and I'm going to get bigger arms. And by the time my arms are this size and I have a six-pack, then I'm going to think about that bitch. And you'll realize you don't give a shit about her anymore. That's just the way the world works.
What do you think of transgender people?
That's nothing to do with me. I'm not transgender and I don't understand the issue like they do. They
Are you transphobic?
Transphobic? What? Afraid?
Do you have a dislike of transgender?
I don't know any transgender.
Do you have a dislike of what they stand for, what they are?
No. Why would I?
I don't know.
That's not my issue. That's not my issue. When they attacked me, they lump a whole bunch of things in together. They say misogynistic, racist, transphobic.
You support transgender people?
I support individual liberty. I'm a libertarian.
So you support transgender people?
Sure. Why not?
You miss that girl, you're upset, you miss her with all your heart, da-da-da. But once you realize she's gone, if you control your mind, she's gone now. She's gone now, gonna miss her. That's a shame. Off to the gym.